Since 2001, members of our Army National Guard have taken on a unique, less traditional role as an operational force. The Guard has stood up specialized capabilities useful for domestic emergency responses, but its core duties remain.
I love being in the National Guard. Part of it we get to do homeside missions like Katrina and different natural disasters, as well as stateside duty, and we get to partake in this mission as well, the mission overseas.
Excluding missions in support of our homeland, the Army Guard has deployed close to 270,000 soldiers in support of federal overseas missions since 9/11. At theaters like Iraq, the Army Guard proves that it is equally proficient while performing in a more traditional role as that of a warfighter.
I have not been able to tell the difference. Most of the time we have to ask, are you active duty, you National Guard? Because we all go through the same training to get to where we are, to come to Iraq. So we've done the same training as all the active duty personnel.
But I don't see National Guard, I don't see reserve soldiers, and I don't see active duty soldiers, because we're all doing the same mission and we're keeping up the great professionalism.
The Guard has consistently shown that with every responsibility handed down, no matter the mission, their degree of professionalism goes up.
You know, I think that every day that I realize that this mission is a good mission, and it's a mission that we have to do. So it's one of those things that every day I feel like we're serving a great purpose to help Iraq.
A singular aspect of the Guard is that it brings civilian experience to the fight that is not inherent in the Army-issued occupational specialty.
You know, some people are law enforcement, teachers. Some have medical experience as far as nurses. Some people are dentists. So it's kind of like you bring a lot to the table. So if somebody doesn't know an answer to something, they can just go and ask their buddy.
At a soldier's eye view, results of their efforts aren't always easy to see. Importantly, their daily efforts have become more noticeable.
The local nationals, they've started to accept our presence here in Iraq. They approach us more. We can approach them and talk to them, whereas last time they were kind of standoffish.
Though the Guard is the go-to organization for domestic response, its performance in the warfight has proven that the Army National Guard's core abilities as soldiers are just as valuable as ever.
What would have been great about the National Guard is we've kept up the standards, even with the high tempo. We've gone from a very small warrior task training aspect to a very large warrior task training aspect that we have to meet each and every year, just like the active duty soldier.
From Baghdad, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Michael Houck, National Guard News.